Good day, everyone. Now we are on chapter 4 of Genesis, where we have learned that about a lot of characters of God, where He is a long suffering God, He forgives and He gives hope, and He does not condemn. Where even we fall, He still offers hope for us. He still do something. He still does something for us to be saved. So He's not like any other. Like sometimes, like one of us, where if a person does not listen to us, then we'll say sorry, it's your fault, and we'll not do anything about it. But God is not like that. God is a loving and long suffering God, that even though we did not choose Him, he still choose to save us. Okay, so we're done with where Adam and Eve was they were driven out of the Garden of Eden, so that they will not have an access to the tree of life, where if they will have that, their sin will be immortalized, and that's going to be a disaster, because an immortal sinner is not good, right? So just now, our um, our age only reached until 70, but then yes, still we've seen a lot of evil around us because of the sin. That is what God doesn't want us to suffer. Okay, so we'll move on to where Adam and Eve were blessed with two sons, and they have been now. The first one is Cain, where he is the one that is the tiller of the ground. Then Abel, sorry, then Abel, who was keeper of the sheep. And in the process of time, so we'll continue, verse 3. And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought an offering of God of the fruit of the ground to the Lord. Abel also offered of the firstborn of his flock and of their fat. And the Lord respected Abel and his offering, but he did not respect Cain and his offering. And Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. So why? So this is why Cain was angry, because God did not accept his offering. So why did not God accept his offering? So the Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry? And why has your countenance fallen? If you do well, will you not be accepted? If you do not do well, sin lies at the door, and its desire is for you, but you should rule over it." So in here, we can see a loving father who is talking to a child that made a mistake. So instead of scolding the child, instead of punishing the child, he makes the child realize that what he did was wrong, lovingly. See, he did not like went to Cain and say, "I did not accept your offering because I did not you did not follow my instruction. I said it should be a sheep, it should be a lamb, it should be this, but you offered, you trusted yourself, you trusted your own offering." So he did not say that, but instead he said, he calmly, as I think that's what he said, because this is how it is written here. So he said, "Do you think if you did well, your sin, what's that? Your offering will not be accepted?" But then God said another thing at the end, where He said, "And if you do not do well, sin lies at the door, and its desire is for you, but you should rule over it." That means someone, yeah, if we did not overcome our evilness, then sin will come knocking on our door, opening our hearts, and then evil will rule us, and then it will be the start of our destruction. So here, Cain was told to like repent, what you've done is wrong, but then we don't know what will happen, right? So that is their first communication. So through their communication, since the time of Adam and Eve, where God is having a good communication, He did not scold. Why? Why did you hide? Did you eat the tree? Did you eat the fruit of the tree of the good knowledge of good and evil, and now he is doing the same thing to Cain. So I don't see any God who is angry, who is with the thunders or with the lightning on his hand, lightning bolt on his hand, ready to beat us. So the Bible does not show him like that. So again, I would again want you to see how a loving God, how we have a loving God in our midst, what type of God we are serving, and what type of God created us. Okay, so now we move on to we will move to the next. We will see what will happen, and hope to see you again. Bye.